and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Check going to Cardinals here. They tell him go hand off to Wondolewski, and he will go forward, and he'll go into the end zone. Touchdown.
High School Sports is sponsored by the following local businesses.
Edward Jones Financial Representatives, Dan Sprader, Steve Miller, Doug Sherman, Doug Berchi, Pam Townsend, Jeff Willis, Kathy Cave, and Maggie Moses.
BCI Burke.
Dynamic Chiropractic.
The Lev Insurance Group.
Midwest Overhead Door.
Badger Softwater.
Magnesium Healthcare.
Chino's Italian Restaurant.
Coal Oil Propane and BP.
Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry.
Summit Automotive.
Aurora Healthcare.
Jackson's Call Insurance.
Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy.
Baker Cheese.
Badger Tire.
Scotty's Auto Works.
St. Mary Springs Academy.
Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Pump and Pantry.
Lakeshore Financial.
National Exchange Bank and Trust.
Brademan Stone and Landscape.
Taco Bell.
Cornelli.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy.
Badger Softwater.
Everson and Gibbs.
And Dutchess Trading Post.
Now live from the field, Radio Plus Sports is on the air.
We are broadcasting live from Titan Stadium on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. Good evening, everybody. Greg Stensland for 95 and 96.1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. It's a conference high school football matchup tonight. The Fond du Lac Cardinals on the road against the Oshkosh West Wildcats, a Thursday night high school football game. Welcome to the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show, your home for gutters, retractable awnings, doors, and windows. Give them a call today at 929-8999 for a free estimate or visit rightwaybuilt.com. And Record Entertainment for all the music, all the fun. Let Record Entertainment be the one. The Cardinals coming off a huge homecoming victory over Oshkosh North. It was running clock. The game was over at the end of the first quarter with the Cardinals rolling up 35 points en route to a big homecoming win. Oshkosh West has won 2 in a row. They beat Hortonville in their last game. We'll be back with more of the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show after this time.
Graduation day. A time for parents to beam with pride as your youngsters embark on a swell future. All but one, that is. You see, Billy thought it would be neat to try Taco Bell's new boldly seasoned naked chicken chips dipped in a sinful side of nacho cheese sauce. By graduating to these crispy triangles of temptation, the only diploma Billy will receive is a master's degree in being hooked.
Actually, it's a bachelor's in fine arts, and these things are awesome.
What a waste.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Everson and Gibbs LLC attorneys at law provide you with all your legal needs, from corporate, business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs today at 920-922-7113 for all your legal needs.
Beauty and variety. Plus, you
propel you and your business to the next level. Has your business grown and you just don't feel like there's enough time in your day to get your work done?
And welcome back to Titan Stadium at the UW Oshkosh campus. Greg Stensland for 95 and 96.1 The Rock, Radio Plus Info.com Video Sports. This is the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show, and we open tonight's broadcast with a look at both teams presented by Midwest Overhead Door. If your garage door isn't opening the way it's supposed to, call Midwest Overhead Door and log on to MWOverheadDoor.com. Midwest Overhead Door, the garage guys, Lake Park Drive in Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac and Oshkosh West, similar teams. Oshkosh West 4-2 overall, 1-0 in the conference. Fond du Lac 5-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Oshkosh West coming off a victory over Hortonville. Fond du Lac beat Hortonville 2 weeks ago. Oshkosh North in their homecoming game last week. Both teams have Cole as their starting quarterback. Of course, Jack Cole, the quarterback for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, he may be, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the conference. Ben Cole is the quarterback for Oshkosh West, a 6', 175-pound senior. He can throw the ball as well. Oshkosh West likes to throw the ball. I was talking with head coach Ken Levine of the Wildcats before the game, and he thought, it could be a high-scoring game, although he said Fond du Lac's defense is really, really good. It's the Cardinals and the Wildcats tonight from Titan Stadium. When we come back, Nick Rush had an opportunity to talk with Cardinal head coach Mike Ganavok. We'll have that for you when the Right Way Home Improvement Game pregame show continues in a moment.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperwear.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperwear.com. That's hopperwear.com. Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
We're proud to be part of life's special milestones. National Exchange Bank and Trust is a locally owned independent bank with big bank abilities
and convenience for all our customers in the form of competitive market-driven banking products and solutions. Greater access with more locations and ATMs across southeastern Wisconsin. And quality customer care from familiar faces and friendly voices that you've come to know and trust.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Don Barclay. Listen for the Leb Insurance Group Player of the Game as part of tonight's broadcast.
The Leb Insurance Group offers individual and family medical plans, Medicare options, vision, dental, life insurance, and much more.
LebInsuranceGroup.com to get in touch with their team. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Call 920-243-4100 to speak to one of our licensed agents ready to answer all of your questions. Or log on to LebInsuranceGroup.com.
Insurance simplified. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Good luck to all area sports teams this season from Anders Auto Parts of Fond du Lac. When you're looking for quality paint and parts, Anders Auto Parts is the place to go. Anders Auto Parts has been serving the automotive paint and parts market since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality name brand auto parts, and an experienced, knowledgeable staff ready to assist you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off of North Main Street. Call Anders first at 922-3390. Good luck to all area teams from Anders Auto Parts.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Nick, after this, take a...
Defensive starters were out of the game before the first quarter was over, so our second stringers and GVs got a lot of experience playing varsity reps, so I was really pleased with the way our kids responded. I was pleased with the way our JV defense held a zero up on the scoreboard throughout the entire second half. I think we're getting better, and we're building that depth that we've been trying to do all year.
Mike, you win 5 straight, dating back to the end of August. An Oshkosh West team that is 4-1 in conference play. What are your thoughts on Oshkosh West?
Yeah, they're much improved. They've done a real nice job this year. I think they have some playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I think the quarterback does an excellent job. He's a threat both with his feet as well as with his arm. So we'll definitely have to try to contain him, keep him in the pocket. We've been working scramble drill all week with the DBs and linebackers, making sure they stay in coverage and not giving up, because he does a good job once he gets outside of finding his open receivers. Offensively, I think they're much more organized than what they have been. Coach Kujallo, former head coach at Oshkosh North, is now the defensive coordinator at Old West. And, whenever we played Old North in the past with Kujallo's teams, he always had them tough and ready to play, and we're seeing that more on film now with their defense. So it's a much improved team. Our kids understand the task at hand, and it's another opportunity to try to gain a foothold in the VFA South.
Ben Cole, their quarterback, just under 2,000 all-purpose yards on the season through the air and on the ground. Mike, what's the challenge this week on a short week, playing a day earlier on Thursday night?
Well, I think we've managed it really well. Things worked out in our favor. Usually on Monday nights we have a JV game following Friday night's game. Because of some of the injuries that Oshkosh North had experienced on Friday night, they didn't really have enough players to hold a JV game on Monday night, so they canceled that. So our practice schedule, for the most part, has been consistent. We bring our kids in on Sundays for walkthroughs and general install. Then Monday and Tuesday we had normal practice. Wednesday is a little bit more of an abbreviated practice, like a traditional Thursday would be. So we've actually gotten a full week of practice in, and I know that Oshkosh West has not been able to do it because they had a JV game against Hortonville on Monday night. So, if you look at the practice schedule, we've been pretty consistent because the circumstances allowed us to be this week, whereas they haven't been. So we got a little bit of an edge in that department.
Mike, any injuries for the Cardinals this week against Oshkosh West?
No, we get Henry Lane back. We rested him last week. He had a little bit of a sore hammy, and we felt pretty confident going into the game that we'd be able to win without him, and he's had a great week of practice, so he's back healthy, and we're as healthy as we can be at this point with our starters and with our upperclassmen.
Mike Avok, head coach of the Cardinals. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you at the game come Thursday night against Oshkosh West.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Always appreciated.
Mike Avok, head coach of the Cardinals, as your Right Way Home Improvement pregame show continues on Radio Plus and also video streamed from Titan Stadium at RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hi, it's Michelle.
Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team realize that teamwork is the key to success. From the team at Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, call 907-1400. That's 907-1400.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
The Commonwealth Companies, a team of highly experienced developers, contractors, property managers, and landscape professionals. Since 2001, Commonwealth has been a leader in innovative real estate development of affordable housing, superior and cost-efficient construction processes, state-of-the-art property operations, and creative landscape projects. Commonwealth projects reflect their commitment to the community. The adaptive reuse of existing buildings continues to lead us down the path of an expanding and diversified development portfolio. Good luck to all area teams on your trek to a state title from everyone at the Commonwealth Companies.
To the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show, 95-96-1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. Greg Stensland, the Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry Coaches Smile segment, had a chance to talk with head coach Ken Levine of the Oshkosh West Wildcats. We were talking before the game about similarities between the two Cole quarterbacks. You've got, of course, Jack Cole for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Ben Cole for the Oshkosh West Wildcats. Coach Levine said both quarterbacks are very similar, and he also pointed out if they were about 3 inches taller and 20 pounds heavier, they could be Division I college quarterback recruits. That's how good these quarterbacks are. They can throw the ball, they can run. Ben Cole, and that's not spelled the same way as Jack Cole. Cole for the Cardinals, C-O-L-E. Cole for the Wildcats, K-O-H-L. But he runs the ball a little bit more than Jack Cole does. He also throws the ball well. Jack Cole leads the conference in touchdown passes this year and just has such a great presence in the pocket. Also talking with Peyton Nett, the speedy wide receiver for the Cardinals before the game, and he's excited about playing on the AstroTurf tonight. He thinks that gives the Cardinals an edge on the outside with him and Noah Wegner split as the wideouts for the Cardinals. When you're playing on turf, you can run a little bit faster. Head coach Mike Ganabach says that means we run the ball more. So we'll see what the Cardinals do tonight. The Right Way Home Improvement pregame show rolls on. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
To feel good about your smile and your dentist, visit Sorauer Dental. They are dedicated to personalized dental care. So for your family dental needs, visit Dr. Todd Sorauer at 845 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
Ah, graduation day. A time for parents to beam with pride as your youngsters embark on a swell future. All but one, that is. You see, Billy thought it would be neat to try Taco Bell's new boldly seasoned naked chicken chips dipped in a sinful side of nacho cheese sauce. By graduating to these crispy triangles of temptation, the only diploma Billy will receive is a master's degree in being hooked.
Actually, it's a bachelor's in fine arts, and these things are awesome.
What a waste.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Everson and Gibbs LLC attorneys at law provide you with all your legal needs, from corporate, business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs today at 920-922-7113 for all your legal needs.
Can you find fresh, for your 39-month lease plan, plus tax, title, license, and services fee, and only $24.99 or equivalent trade equity due at signing with approval. Upgrade now and save big at Buick and GMC, Highway 41 in Johnson Street, Fond du Lac, and online at holidaygm.com.
Back at Titan Stadium for 95 and 96.1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. Greg Stensland tonight with the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show. The Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy Injury Report, the good news for the Cardinals. And you may have heard Nick talking with head coach Mike Navok about this earlier. The Cardinals are healthy coming into this football game. The Baker Cheese first string starting lineups first for the Wildcats. At wide receiver, a 6'1", 160-pound senior, number 2, Seth Lowe. Their quarterback is Ben Cole. We talked about him during the pregame show, a 6 foot, 175-pound senior. Drew McEnroe, a 6'1", 170-pound senior at wide receiver. Also at receiver, A.J. Ambroso, 6 foot, 140-pound junior, a little guy, but he's fast. Andrew Thiele, 5'10", 190-pound senior running back. On the offensive line, Curtis Yoakum, 5'10", 208-pound junior center. Matt Cobb, 6 foot, 227-pound senior. Cole Wolt, he's one of the captains on the team, 5'10", 216-pound senior. Caleb Balke, 5'8", 235-pound sophomore, and Deontay Jefferson, a 5'10", 267-pound senior. Tight end, 6'6", 214-pound senior Derek Kroll. He's also the punter for the Wildcats. Starting offensive lineup for the Cardinals, the two receivers, Noah Wenger and Peyton Nett. Both are seniors. Nett, 6 foot, 180-pounder, and Noah's at 6 foot, 170. Both are speedsters. They can fly. The turf tonight hopefully will help them out. Eben Sauer at running back, 5'9", 155-pound junior. Parker Vanessa is the fullback, a 5'6", 190-pound senior. Henry Lang, the tight end, 6'2", 215-pound senior. Jack Cole, the senior starting quarterback, 6 foot, 165-pounder. He wears number 8. The offensive line, Andrew Stone, a 6'1", 255-pound junior. Joe Schlagenhalf, 5'11", 255, and a junior. Riley Neal, the starting center, he's 5'11", 230 pounds and a junior. Luke Miller, 6'1", 260-pound junior, and Logan Baran, a 6'3", 265-pound junior. The entire starting offensive line for the Cardinals will be returning next year. That's the Baker Cheese first string starting lineups. We'll be back with the opening kickoff after our final Right Way Home Improvement pregame show. Timeout.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperware.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com. Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
We're proud to be part of life's special milestones. National Exchange Bank and Trust is a locally owned independent bank with big bank abilities
and convenience for all our customers in the form of competitive market-driven banking products and solutions. Greater access with more locations and ATMs across southeastern Wisconsin, and quality customer care from familiar faces and friendly voices that you've come to know and trust.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Video Sports. Drew Glazer engineering this evening's broadcast. We're doing it on the radio. We're doing it on video. This week's game brought to you by your local Edward Jones representatives. Dan Sprader, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, Ben Bearchi, Pam Tollefson, Jeff Wills, Kathy Taves, and Maggie Moses. Edward Jones making sense of investing. The team at Badger Soft Water in Fond du Lac would like to wish the best of luck to the Cardinals tonight. Badger Soft Water, Your home for bottled water, water softeners, iron filters, commercial and residential salt delivery. You deserve Badger Soft Water. Call Badger Soft Water today, 921-2670, 921-2670, or visit them at badgersoftwater.com. Badger Soft Water, proud sponsor of high school sports. Cardinals will get the ball first to start this football game, and it's underway and taken by an up man, Ben View, and he brings it out across the 30-yard line, so the Cardinals with decent field position to start this game. Everson and Gibbs, LLC attorneys at law, providing you with all your legal needs from corporate business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs, area code 920-922-7113 for your legal needs today. All right, the Cardinal offensive unit out there on the field, led by their quarterback, Jack Cole, out of the shotgun formation. And we've got a flag before the snap. And it's going to go against the Cardinals. No, I take that back. The referee picked up the football and looked like he was going to walk back 5 yards. It was offsides against Oshkosh West. So it's 1st and 5 from the 36. Sauer and Vaness in the backfield. Jack Cole bends in over his center, and Sauer gets the call on 1st down. He's got a lot of running room, and he is going to go all the way. Down the sideline, Eben Sauer on the opening play from scrimmage takes it 64 yards to pay dirt. I talked with head coach Mike Ganabach. I'm thinking, okay, we're playing on artificial turf. Maybe the Cardinals, they've got 2 quick wide receivers, would try to take advantage of the fact that they can run faster on artificial turf. The extra point is up and good. I'll make my point in a moment. 7-0 Cardinals, and we're back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Don Barclay. Listen for the Leb Insurance Group Player of the Game as part of tonight's broadcast.
The Leb Insurance Group offers individual and family medical plans, Medicare options, vision, dental, life insurance, and much more.
LebInsuranceGroup.com to get in touch with their team. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Call 920-243-4100 to speak to one of our licensed agents ready to answer all of your questions. Or log on to LebInsuranceGroup.com.
Insurance simplified. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Log on dynamicdoctors.com.
64-yard touchdown run by Eben Sauer on the opening play of the game, and Chevrolet will kick it deep, and it's going to be taken by Brandon Hammer at his 5-yard line. Hammer is not going to make it to the 20. Ben View was there. Adam Hopper was there. Before we went to break, I was telling you, I was talking with head coach Mike Ganabach, thinking, all right, you're on artificial turf. You've got 2 speedy wide receivers. Why not throw the ball? He said, no, we're going to run the ball more. That'll improve the running game. And, well, you saw on the first play of the game what he meant. All right, Oshkosh West will go out of the shotgun. Ben Cole is the quarterback. 1st down and 10 from the 18-yard line, and a man in motion comes to the near side. They set up the screen, and it's going absolutely nowhere. Carson Raditz was there to wrap him up, and he got a little help from Byron Sobel for a gain of maybe 2. 2nd down and 8 with the ball just across the 20-yard line. Again, West with 4 receivers in the formation, 2 to each side. Cole out of the shotgun, standing at about his own 15-yard line. Taking his time, and did they get the play off? No, they call a timeout, so some confusion on the offensive side of things. Cole was seemed like he was unsure of what he was going to do, and he calls a timeout. 10:52 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Fond du Lac. We're back in 30 seconds.
Good luck to all area sports teams this season from Anders Auto Parts of Fond du Lac. When you're looking for quality paint and parts, Anders Auto Parts is the place to go. Anders Auto Parts has been serving the automotive paint and parts market since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality name brand auto parts, and an experienced, knowledgeable staff ready to assist you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off of North Main Street. Call Anders first at 922-3390. Good luck to all area teams from Anders Auto Parts.
Following the timeout, Oshkosh West again back in formation with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Cole back to throw. Flips it out on the far side to Andrew Thiele, and Raditz pulls him down right about the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. They're going to mark the ball just across the 24. So it's 3rd down and 5 for the Indians. 1 back standing next to the quarterback out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Cole fires. Thiele's got it. Has the first down out across the 35-yard line. It looked for a moment like Cole was in trouble in the backfield, but he hit his running back out in the flat, and Thiele was able to pick up the first down. Cole rolling out to the near side and looking. Into the corner, pass is incomplete. They say it was trapped. Seth Lowe was the intended receiver in front of the Indian sideline, or the Wildcat sideline, near the 45-yard line. They used to be known as the Indians many years ago now. 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Again out of the shotgun. Forced out of the pocket, chased by Hopper. Rolling, fires. On the sideline, the pass is caught. Reception made by I believe that was Brennan Lund made the reception on the far side. And it's 1st down and 10 out across midfield into Cardinal territory. Thiele with the run straight up the middle, and he picks up another Wildcat first down near the Cardinal 40 before he's brought down. So the no-huddle offense keeping that Cardinal defense a little bit off balance. Again out of the no-huddle. Back up to the line of scrimmage, and Cole back to throw. And he's going to go deep. Has a man who's got a step on the defender, and it falls incomplete, intended for McEnroe. The pass was just a little bit overthrown. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Cardinal 35. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. Wildcats like to throw the ball. Again out of the shotgun. Thiele straight up the middle, inside the 30. Finally dragged down from behind. Hopper was there to make the initial hit. From the 28-yard line now, 3rd down and 3 for the Wildcats. They're going to put the ball in the air, give it to Thiele again. Cole, surveying the Cardinal defense, will give the ball to Thiele, and he has tackled. Hopper was there in the backfield to make the stop. Maybe got a yard on the play. It's going to be 4th down, and I think this is probably 4-down territory for the Wildcats inside the Cardinal 30-yard line. 4th down and 3 from the Cardinal 28. Rolling out to his right, firing, caught for a 1st down. Derek Kroll makes the reception, and the Wildcat offense continues to move the chains. Good job by the quarterback, Ben Cole, that time. Rolling out to his right, and his receiver was wide in the open. 1st and 10, just outside the Cardinal 10-yard line. Cole under pressure, going to scramble. Has running room to the 5, to the goal line, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run by Ben Cole, the quarterback. And the Wildcats an extra point from tying this game. Drew Slife to attempt the extra point. Ball is on the turf, the kick is up, and it's good. 7:50 left to go in the opening quarter. Score tied at 7. We're back in 1 minute.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time 1st and 3rd shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team realize that teamwork is the key to success. From the team at Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, call 907-1400. That's 907-1400.
You need a dealer who knows what it takes to detail, the right tools, and friendly, knowledgeable service. Bottom line, it takes a Airtech Heating and Fond du Lac.
Short kick taken by Ben View, and he brings it out across the 40-yard line, and the Cardinals with outstanding field position after the Wildcats tied this score at 7 with about 7.5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. It took the Cardinals only one play from scrimmage to put the first points on the board, but Oshkosh West with a sustained drive and capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Ben Cole. Jack Cole, the quarterback for the Cardinals, brings his offensive unit out onto the field for the second time this evening. Eben Sauer is the tailback, and he'll get the call up the middle. He's got a lot of running room again. And Sauer inside the 45 all the way down to the 42. It's not a 64-yard run, but it was about a 17-yard run. 2 carries and almost 80 yards for Eben Sauer. More than 80 yards. Wow. 1st and 10, Fond du Lac from the Wildcat 43. Cardinals have run only 2 offensive plays. Here is their 3rd. Play action. Looking deep. Pass caught and then knocked out at the last second. It was Peyton Nett, the intended receiver, down near the 10-yard line. He had it for a moment, but that was a great defensive play by the Wildcats to knock the ball away at the last moment. I thought he had caught it there for a second, and it popped out. Drew Jorgensen and Nett are split wide to the left, and Sauer will get the carry. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, inside the 25, and down close to the 20 to pick up another first down. Eben Sauer, the speedster, moves the chains. So his first two runs were to the right side of the football field. That one went to the left. Nett is the wide receiver to the right. Jorgensen to the left. On first down, Cole back to throw. Jorgensen, a short reception inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. It's hard to predict when you have two teams like this who can put points on the board in a hurry, but Fond du Lac's defense is so good. You know, are you going to see a shootout? What are you going to... Well, both teams' offenses right now, early going first quarter, appear to be unstoppable. Cole fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Right-hand side into the end zone for a touchdown. Jack Cole from 22 yards out takes it in, and the Cardinals have regained the lead with under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Chevrolet with the extra point attempt. Ball is on the block, and the kick is up and good. 5:43 left to go, opening quarter. And it's 14-7 Fond du Lac. We're back in 1 minute.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In-stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
Brandon Hammer has it at the 5-yard line for Oshkosh West. Brings it out across the 20 to about the 25. Jack Cole running it in for the Cardinals as Fond du Lac regains the lead 14-7. Now the high-powered Wildcat offense comes back out onto the field, and they like to throw the ball. They run a no-huddle offense led by their senior quarterback, Ben Cole. First and 10, Oshkosh West at their own 25-yard line. Thiele is the tailback, standing right next to his quarterback. And Cole back to throw. Pass into the flat, caught by McEnroe. Dropped immediately. Carson Raditz makes the tackle after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 27-yard line on the left hash mark. Cole gets the snap, tossed to Thiele around the right-hand side, tries to turn the corner. Benview makes the hit as he gets out across the 35-yard line and appears to have a Wildcat first down, but it all depends on where the officials will mark the ball. But I think he's got the first down out near the 36-yard line, and he does. The clock will stop momentarily as they move the chains, and by the time the Wildcats snap the ball, we're under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats have run the same formation on every play so far in this quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Thiele out of the backfield across the 40. And out near the 45-yard line, and another Wildcat first down. They mark the ball. Where do they place the ball? Right at the 47-yard line. First down and 10 for Oshkosh West. No huddle offense. Pair of receivers to each side. Thiele straight up the middle, and Garrett's spot brings him down. Good defensive play by Garrett after a gain of only 2. Second down and 8. Play brought in from the sideline. Quarterback Ben Cole looking over there. The Wildcats don't huddle up. Again, out of the shotgun. Cole rolling out to the near side, looking downfield. Pass is caught. Reception by McEnroe. Inside the Cardinal 35 and bumped out of bounds at about the 33. So Fond du Lac has to figure out how to stop the Wildcat passing attack. Cole's a great quarterback for Oshkosh West. On first down, he gets the snap, and he's going to run, and now he tosses to Thiele, but it's behind him for a fumble. The Cardinals say they have it, and they do. Carson Raditz recovers the fumble. It was just a bad pitch by the quarterback, Ben Cole, to his running back, and the irony of that is Cole had a pretty decent run himself before he tried to pitch the ball. He didn't have to pitch it. So the first turnover of the game thwarts that Wildcat drive. And now the Cardinals, their third offensive possession of the quarter. Colton Wasilewski is the tailback, and he'll get the call up the middle. Out across the 40 to the 42-yard line, a pickup of 5. It'll be second down and 5. 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. 14-7, Fond du Lac has the lead. Ball at the 41-yard line, second down and 5 for Fond du Lac. Cole gives the ball to Wasilewski. Bounces off of one defender, gets a couple of yards on the play. It'll be third and short. Third down and about 3 after the 2-yard pickup. They need to get the ball to the 46. Nose end of the football is right at the Cardinal 43. So third down and 3. Cole back to throw. Pass complete. Wenger down the sideline has the first down inside the Wildcat 40 to the 39-yard line before he's dragged down. And a Cardinal first down. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Cardinals have been unstoppable in this first quarter on offense, as has Oshkosh West. The only thing that stopped the Wildcats was their own mistake, a turnover. Now the Cardinals trying to add to their lead. Diet is the wide receiver on the near side, and the Cardinals are confused. They call a timeout. 1:36 left to go in the quarter. 14-7 Fond du Lac. We're back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Back at Titan Stadium, Greg Stensland, 95-96-1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com, Video Sports. Drew Glazer engineering tonight's broadcast. Beautiful facility, Titan Stadium. The Titan football team was practicing when we first got here. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Two receivers to the far side. Wenger's in the slot to the near side, and Cole is back to throw, and he's looking deep for Jorgensen, and it falls incomplete at about the 5-yard line. Second down and 10. Clock stops with the 1:29 left to go in the quarter. Both teams not afraid to put the ball in the air. In fact, both teams with two of the best quarterbacks in the league. Second down and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Wildcats. Wasilewski will get the call. Not a lot of running room, but he was able to muscle his way down close to the 35. They're going to mark it at the 37, so a pickup of 3. Third down and 7. Third down and 7. Peyton Nett, the wide receiver, to the far side. Jorgensen and Diet are split wide to the right. Wasilewski up the middle. Running room, bowls over a defender inside the 30 down to the 25 and picks up a Cardinal first down. Colton Wasilewski with the big run on that play. You would think 3rd and 7 passing situation. Give it to the big guy. And he picks up a first down. Out of the shotgun formation. Jack Cole to throw. On the near side, pass caught by Diet. He's inside the 10, tripped up, and it'll be 1st and goal to go. That was Zach Dilling, the receiver for the Cardinals. Zach Dilling, the receiver, makes the reception, and it's 1st and goal to go for Fond du Lac. So a great reception by Dilling, taking it inside the 10 for the Cardinals. And here's Wasilewski straight up the middle to the 5, to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Colton Wasilewski at the end of the first quarter gets the score to put the Cardinals up 20-7. Pending the extra point. Extra point is up, and it's good. At the end of one, Fond du Lac 21, Oshkosh West 7. We're back in 1 minute.
The Commonwealth Companies, a team of highly experienced developers, contractors, property managers, and landscape professionals. Since 2001, Commonwealth has been a leader in innovative real estate development of affordable housing, superior and cost-efficient construction processes, state-of-the-art property operations, and creative landscape projects. Commonwealth projects reflect their commitment to the community. The adaptive reuse of existing buildings continues to lead us down the path of an expanding and diversified development portfolio. Good luck to all area teams on your trek to a state title from everyone at the Commonwealth Companies.
Hickory and Pioneer Road.
Greg Stensland, 95 and 96 won the Rock. RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports as we go to the second quarter. And the Cardinals now up 21-7. Colton Wasilewski takes it in from about 8 yards out. Cardinals taking advantage of a Wildcat turnover. That touchdown set up by a reception and run by Zach Dilling, the senior receiver for the Cardinals. So the Cardinals up 21-2 as we start this second quarter of play, and Jared Shebrel with the ball teed up at the 40 to boot it away. Brandon Hammer is back deep, and he's going to get the ball, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinal defense can step it up here and stop the Wildcats again. Oshkosh West, they were moving the ball on their last drive. They just fumbled it away, and the Cardinals a few plays later were able to take it into the end zone and now lead by 2 scores. Ben Cole from the 20-yard line. The quarterback out of the shotgun, going to fake the handoff, and he tosses it on the far side. The reception made by Sean Bougie. He gets out across the 25. They mark it at the 27-yard line for a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. They're going to mark the ball right at the 26-yard line. No huddle formation for the Wildcats as they hand the ball off, and we've got a flea flicker looking deep, trying to catch the Cardinals off balance. Pass intended for Bryce Cook, and he drops it near midfield. So a double reverse, toss it back to the quarterback. He throws deep, and the ball falls incomplete, and it's 3rd and 4. Here's the quarterback keeper around the right-hand side, running room across the 35, and he picks up a Wildcat 1st down. Cole all the way out to the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Wildcats at their own 38. Just the start of the second quarter of play. Pass tipped, and it's picked off. Intercepted by the Cardinals. Ben View. It deflected off of one of the Wildcat players. The intended receiver popped up into the air. One of the Cardinals got a hand on it. View picked it off and brought it back the other way. So back-to-back turnovers on the last 2 offensive series for the Wildcats, and the Cardinals in business. 1st down and 10 at the Oshkosh West 29. See what Fond du Lac does on first down. Peyton Nett, the wide receiver to the near side, and Noah Wenger, wide receiver to the right. Colton Wasilewski is the tailback. Jack Cole bends in over his center. Going to turn and give the ball to Wasilewski. Follows his blocker inside the 30 down to about the 28. Got a couple on the play. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Under 11 minutes left to go in the half. Glad to have you aboard on 95, 96.1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. One of the Cardinal players, Luke Miller's coming out of the game, kind of hopping on, maybe tweaked his ankle. This week's game brought to you by your local Edward Jones representatives, Dan Sprader, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, Ben Berchi, Pam Tollefson, Jeff Wills, Kathy Taves, and Maggie Moses. Edward Jones making sense of investing. 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals from the 28-yard line of Oshkosh West. From the shotgun, Jack Cole. Now we've got a penalty against the Wildcats. Was somebody offside? What's the call? Offsides on Oshkosh West. Instead of 2nd and 8, it'll be 2nd down and 3. With the ball at the 23-yard line. They long 3 yards to go here. Need to get the ball just inside the 20-yard line. Cole back to throw. Looking deep over the middle. Pass intended for Henry Lang, incomplete near the goal line. 3rd and 3 for Fond du Lac. Cardinals back up to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops with 10 minutes left to go in the half. Cole out of the shotgun. Wasilewski gets the carry. Breaks a tackle at the 20. On his feet inside the 10. All the way down to the goal line. Colton Wasilewski carrying a couple of defenders with him. And it's 1st and goal. Fond du Lac at the 1. Would think Wasilewski gets the call here, maybe. It looked like he was stopped right near the initial line of scrimmage, but he just kept going and carries it inside the 1-yard line. They got this ball marked at about the 1-foot line. Out of the shotgun. Wasilewski into the end zone for a touchdown, his 2nd score of the game, and it's 27-7. First score of the 2nd quarter. Fond du Lac up by 20 with 9:44 left to go in the first half. Extra point by Chevrolet is good. 9:44 left to go in the first half. 28-7 Cardinals. We're back in 1 minute.
To feel good about your smile and your dentist, visit Sorauer Dental. They are dedicated to personalized dental care. So for your family dental needs, visit Dr. Todd Sorauer at 845 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
Perhaps you're looking for better working hours for your family's lifestyle.
All right, Chevrolet, end-over-end kick. Going to be taken at about the 10-yard line. Out close to the 20, but not quite by Seth Lowe. And Oshkosh West's offense comes back out. The Wildcats have been able to move the ball against the Cardinals tonight. Turnovers have killed them. A fumble, Cardinals converted into a touchdown. And on the Wildcats' last offensive possession, an interception. And a few plays later, the Cardinals were into the end zone. But Oshkosh West, other than those two mistakes, has been able to move the ball. Quarterback Ben Cole running the football, and Raditz is there to wrap him up out across the 20-yard line. Boy, Carson Raditz has really done a great job, and he seems to be in on almost every play. Good, strong football player, hard hitter. 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup by the quarterback, looking on the near side. Caught by McEnroe across the 30, and he's got a Wildcat first down. Play action pass, and the reception made, and Wildcats 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. And again, from the shotgun, no huddle offense. Ben Cole back to throw, looking on the far side this time. And the pass over the shoulder falls incomplete. Intended for Tyler Whiteley on the far side. It was a pretty good throw. There was good coverage, but it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Cole with 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, will give the ball up the middle to Thiele, and he's wrapped up by Byron Sobel for no gain. Lost a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and long for Oshkosh West. They'll give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. He ran into a steel wall on that play. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right on 3rd down and 10. Cole steps up into the pocket. Now he scrambles off to his left-hand side. Still looking, rifles a pass, and it is caught. Reception by Whiteley to pick up the first down out across the 40-yard line to the 44. So a great job by Ben Cole biding time when it looked like he didn't have anybody. All of a sudden, Tyler Whiteley, the 6'2 senior, came back toward the ball and made the reception for the first down. Toss to Thiele, right-hand side, to midfield before he's dropped by guess who? Carson Raditz and Ben View were there. Pickup of 5, 2nd down and 5 from near midfield. Clock running, 7 minutes, 20 seconds and counting in this first half. 28-7, Fond du Lac in the lead. Cole with the quarterback draw into Cardinal territory to the 49-yard line. Adam Stone was there, along with Sobel and Spot. 3rd down and 3 from the Cardinal 49. Can the Cardinals get a stop without forcing a turnover? Cole with the toss to Thiele, left-hand side, turns the corner. He's wrapped up short of the first down. Adam Hopper was there. He got to the 46-yard line, and he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to mark the ball right at the 47-yard line. The Wildcats will go for it. 4th and 1 from the 47. Cole, Thiele, the tailback. Cole will keep it himself, and he lunges forward for the first down to the 45-yard line. He needed a yard, and he got about a yard and a half. 1st and 10 Wildcats. They stop the clock momentarily to move the chains. So Fond du Lac's defense, as good as it is, and it's good, has not been able to stop the Wildcat offense tonight, other than a fumble and an interception. And Cole is back to throw again on first down. He's under pressure, and down he goes. Adam Hopper with the sack. Back to the 42-yard line of Oshkosh West. A loss of 13 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 23. Cardinals putting the pressure on the Wildcat quarterback that time. Second down and 23 from the Wildcat 42-yard line, and Cole back to throw again. Fires over the middle to McEnroe. Raditz brings him down at the 45-yard line, so a short pickup, just a 3-yard pickup on the play, will be 3rd down and 20. Ball at the 46-yard line. 3rd down, 19 yards to go for the Wildcats. 4.5 minutes left to go in the half. Cole back in the pocket, setting up the screen in the middle to Thiele. Across midfield and dropped at about the 49-yard line. Ben View makes the stop for Fond du Lac, well short of the first down. Green Bay leads the Chicago Bears 14-0 after 1 quarter of play at Lambeau Field. 4th down, and the Cardinals will get the ball as they stop the Wildcats offense without forcing a turnover for the first time tonight. There's the punt. And some running room for the Cardinals. Julian Murillo, he brings it out across the 30-yard line, or close to the 30. 3.5 minutes left to go in the half. See if the Cardinals can get another score before the end of the first half, up 28-7. They'll mark the ball at the Cardinal 29. Jack Cole comes out. Who's the tailback? Colton Wasilewski. Noah Wenger, the wide receiver, to the left. Peyton Nett split to the right. From the Cardinal 29-yard line, Wasilewski will get the carry up the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles across the 35, out to the 36-yard line for a pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. 3:23 left to go in the first half. So Oshkosh West, out of the no-huddle shotgun formation, passing on almost every down. The Cardinals really doing a good job of mixing it up, mostly keeping the ball on the ground tonight. Here's the play action. Looking deep, Jack Cole, and the pass through the arms of Noah Wenger down near the 20-yard line. He was well covered. That would have been a great catch if Noah had pulled that one in. Had about a half step on the defender. The pass was perfect, but it was great coverage downfield by the Wildcats, and it's 3rd and 3 from the 30, just across the 35-yard line. Wasilewski will get the fake. Cole will keep it himself, and the quarterback keeper picks up the first down across the 40, dives ahead, close to the 44-yard line, and a Cardinal first down, and the clock continues to run. So Fond du Lac now with receiver Drew Jorgensen to the right, and I believe that's Peyton Nett to the left. Nett will go in motion through the backfield, and we've got a penalty flag. We hadn't had one for a while, had not had a penalty for a long time. That's an illegal procedure penalty against Fond du Lac, and that will move the ball back 5 yards. So the ball is marched back to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. I don't know if that will change the play that Fond du Lac had called previously. Cole will go out of the shotgun and back to throw. Into the flat on the far side to Colton Wasilewski. Breaks one tackle. Out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Fond du Lac with under 2 minutes left to go in the half. And we've got another penalty flag. And it's a holding penalty against Fond du Lac, so that takes back that nice run after the catch by Colton Wasilewski. Zach Dilling checks into the Cardinal lineup at wide receiver. He's in the slot on the right-hand side. Jorgensen, the wideout, on the right. And Peyton Nett split wide to the left. Cole gives the ball to Wasilewski, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet across the 40, and does a great job of getting back to the initial line of scrimmage to pick up 12 yards on the play. Colton Wasilewski now makes it 2nd down and 10 following back-to-back penalties for the Cardinals. Good job by Wasilewski running the ball. Noah Wenger, the wide receiver, to the near side, and Nett wide to the right. He comes in motion through the backfield. Cole back to pass on the play action. Looking downfield for Henry Lang, his tight end, and he makes the reception inside the 35-yard line. And a first down for the Cardinals with 1 minute left to go in the first half. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Cole back to throw. Looking deep down the right-hand side. Lang wide in the open for a touchdown. A 32-yard touchdown pass from Jack Cole to his tight end Henry Lang. And the Cardinals now up 34-7. Chevrolet to tack on another extra point. Another offensive explosion for the Cardinals tonight. And the extra point is good with 48 seconds left to go. 35-7 Fond du Lac. We're back in a minute.
Ah, graduation day. A time for parents to beam with pride as your youngsters embark on a swell future. All but one, that is. You see, Billy thought it would be neat to try Taco Bell's new boldly seasoned naked chicken chips dipped in a sinful side of nacho cheese sauce. By graduating to these crispy triangles of temptation, the only diploma Billy will receive is a master's degree in being hooked.
Actually, it's a bachelor's in fine arts, and these things are awesome.
What a waste.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
To answer your call is.
Good morning, McNamara and Teal Insurance.
Every time.
High end over end kick taken by Lowe near the goal line. Brings it up to the near side, and he gets across the 10-yard line, and he's smacked. Dropped right there. 42 seconds left to play. Oshkosh West, and Cole is limping a little bit as he heads back to the sideline. He was hit hard. Cardinals, 35 first half points. It looked for a moment in that first quarter like it was going to be back and forth, and now the Cardinals pulling away. Oshkosh West, trailing by 4 touchdowns, have the ball with 42 seconds left to play in the quarter. Ben Cole will get the snap and keep it himself, and dropped there by Garrett Spott, the big defensive lineman for the Cardinals. One more play, and I think Oshkosh West will be satisfied just to go to the locker room, not give the Cardinals any more opportunities to get on the board with a turnover. I don't think Oshkosh West is going to take another snap. Down to 9 seconds, and that will be the end of the first half. We are at half at Titan Stadium. All Fond du Lac tonight in the first half. It's 35-7. Redbirds will be back with the Badger Tire halftime show. Robbie, who is on the board tonight on the radio, will have some updated sports scores. The Green Bay Packers were up at Lambeau Field in that Thursday night football game, but it's all Fond du Lac tonight, 35-7. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Everson and Gibbs LLC attorneys at law provide you with all your legal needs, from corporate, business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs today at 920-922-7113 for all your legal needs.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperwear.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperwear.com. That's hopperwear.com. Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
We're proud to be part of life's special milestones. National Exchange Bank and Trust is a locally owned independent bank with big bank abilities
and convenience for all our customers in the form of competitive market-driven banking products and solutions. Greater access with more locations and ATMs across southeastern Wisconsin. And quality customer care from familiar faces and friendly voices that you've come to know and trust.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Don Barclay. Listen for the Leb Insurance Group Player of the Game as part of tonight's broadcast.
The Leb Insurance Group offers individual and family medical plans, Medicare options, vision, dental, life insurance, and much more.
LebInsuranceGroup.com to get in touch with their team. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Call 920-243-4100 to speak to one of our licensed agents ready to answer all of your questions. Or log on to LebInsuranceGroup.com.
Insurance simplified. The Leb Insurance Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Good luck to all area sports teams this season from Anders Auto Parts of Fond du Lac. When you're looking for quality paint and parts, Anders Auto Parts is the place to go. Anders Auto Parts has been serving the automotive paint and parts market since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality name brand auto parts, and an experienced, knowledgeable staff ready to assist you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off of North Main Street. Call Anders first at 922-3390. Good luck to all area teams from Anders Auto Parts.
Welcome back to Titans Stadium. Greg Stensland tonight for 95 and 96.1 The Rock, RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. This is the Badger Tire halftime show. Robbie back at the studio in just a couple of minutes. We'll be updating some of the scores from high school football. Drew is going to check out that Green Bay Packers. The Packers were up in that first quarter, and I think they're still up 14-0. They still in the first quarter? Still in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. So the Packers beating the Bears. I know the Bears, they beat Pittsburgh, didn't they? Last week. I just don't. I don't think the Bears are really all that good. I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight, but and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the overall series is tied. And for many years, the Packers were playing catch-up, and they've caught up in a big way over the last 20 years or so, and they're gonna take the lead in that series tonight. Well, two really good football teams going at it tonight. Two high-powered offenses. And the question was, were we going to see a shootout tonight? Two quarterbacks who can throw the ball. Oshkosh West quarterback can also run and throw. And before the game, and talking with the Oshkosh West coach, he said, Fond du Lac has a really good defense. And Fond du Lac's defense has done a good job tonight. They forced one turnover. Oshkosh West had an unforced turnover where the quarterback just made a bad pitch behind the running back that the Cardinals recovered. But the Cardinals taking advantage of both of those turnovers. And initially, the first couple of series, both teams were able to move the ball against each other. But Fond du Lac took advantage of those two turnovers. They held Oshkosh a couple of times. There were some penalties that hurt the Wildcats. And Fond du Lac, you look at the scoreboard, what looked like it was going to be back and forth scoring-wise. At the half, Fond du Lac's got 35 points. Oshkosh West has only a touchdown. So it looked like it was going to go back and forth early. Both teams were able to move the ball, but Fond du Lac pulled away late in the first quarter and into the second quarter. Fond du Lac scored first. First play of the game after an initial penalty. Jack Cole handed the ball to Evan Sauer, and he took it in from 64 yards out. So the first 15 seconds of the game, Cardinals were on the board. Oshkosh West got the kickoff. They drove right down the field. Their quarterback, Ben Cole, ran it in from 12 yards out to tie the score at 7. That's with 7:50 left to play in the quarter. And at that time, you're thinking, wow, this game could go back and forth. Couple minutes later, Jack Cole for the Cardinals took it in from 22 yards out. Extra point was good. Still in the first quarter, it's 14-7. Colton Wasilewski, 5 minutes and 43 seconds later, as time ran out at the end of the first quarter, an 8-yard touchdown run to make the score 21-7 after one. In the second quarter, Colton Wasilewski, a 1-yard touchdown run, and he set up that touchdown with a great run. With 9:44 left to play in the half, he takes it in 28-7. And then the big tight end for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Henry Lang, wide open down the middle of the field. A 32-yard touchdown pass from Jack Cole with 48 seconds left to go in the half. And that's where we're at, 35-7. 35-7. Hey, the team at Badger Soft Water in Fond du Lac would like to wish the best of luck to the Fond du Lac Cardinals tonight. Badger Soft Water, your home for bottled water, water softeners, iron filters, commercial and residential salt delivery. You deserve Badger Soft Water. Call Badger Soft Water today, 921-2670. That's 921-2670. Or visit them at badgersoftwater.com. Badger Soft Water, a proud sponsor of high school sports. It's 35-7. Cardinals will take a timeout. Robbie will be back to update us on some local sports and national sports as well. That's coming up as the Badger Tire halftime show continues after this.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team realize that teamwork is the key to success. From the team at Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, call 907-1400. That's 907-1400.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In-stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Shop local. Shop all 3 Cornelius locations to find local products from great businesses like Baker Cheese, Bob's Pizza, The Butcher's Block, Vern's Cheese, Ferris Popcorn, and local. Shop Cornelius.
95 and 96.1 The Rock. PlusInfo.com Video Sports. I'm Robbie Brown, and here's a sports update for you. High school sports, this is an unusual day. Thursday, we can only use UW Titan Stadium on only 2 games, so we had to switch off the Fond du Lac Cardinals for Thursday instead of Friday. Here are some games that we're going to be watching tomorrow. The Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders and the Wausau West Warriors are going to be playing 7 o'clock. DC Evergreens and the Spash Panthers, 7 o'clock tomorrow. The Wayland Academy Big Red and the Rio Vikings playing 7 o'clock tomorrow. The Hortonville Polar Bears and the Neenah Rockets are playing tomorrow. Neenah was up 8-0 at the half. last week at Kimberly. They ultimately lost 15-8, but that was a very good game, to say the least, at Kimberly, the Papermaker Stadium, a very, very intimidating stadium, to say the least. And we're also watching Campbellsport Cougars and Berlin Indians. That's going to be 7 o'clock tomorrow. On the national level, the Brewers topped the Reds 4-3, and it's a win over the Cincinnati afternoon. They got 2 games of the Colorado of the second NL wild card. The Brewers blew a 3-1 lead in the top of the 6th before Brett Phillips came through with an RBI double in the bottom of the inning, and both the Brewers and the Rockies have 3 games remaining. And the Pack currently 14-0 over the Chicago Bears. 48 seconds left in the first quarter of play. This has been a sports update on Radio Plus Sports. We'll be back after this, after a short break.
The Commonwealth Companies, a team of highly experienced developers, contractors, property managers, and landscape professionals. Since 2001, Commonwealth has been a leader in innovative real estate development of affordable housing, superior and cost-efficient construction processes, state-of-the-art property operations, and creative landscape projects. Commonwealth projects reflect their commitment to the community. The adaptive reuse of existing buildings continues to lead us down the path of an expanding and diversified development portfolio. Good luck to all area teams on your trek to a state title from everyone at the Commonwealth Companies.
To feel good about your smile and your dentist, visit Sorauer Dental. They are dedicated to personalized dental care. So for your family dental needs, visit Dr. Todd Sorauer at 845 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
Structure.
Stadium, Greg Stensland tonight for 95-96-1 The Rock. RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. Both teams are back out on the field. We're just about ready to get this second half underway. All Fond du Lac in that first half. They put up 35 points, took advantage of 2 Oshkosh West turnovers, and they're cruising right now. Let's see, Colton Wasilewski has a couple of touchdowns, scored one at the end of the first quarter, another one in the second quarter, 8-yard run and a 1-yard run. Henry Lang caught the last touchdown pass for the Cardinals, a 32-yard pass from Jack Cole with 48 seconds left to play in the half. That made the score 35-7. Cole also with a touchdown run tonight. And his counterpart, Ben Cole, for Oshkosh West, scoring the only touchdown for the Wildcats, a 12-yard run. That was all the way back in the first quarter. We'll be back with the second half kickoff from Titan Stadium after this 1-minute timeout.
Ah, graduation day. A time for parents to beam with pride as your youngsters embark on a swell future. All but one, that is. You see, Billy thought it would be neat to try Taco Bell's new boldly seasoned naked chicken chips dipped in a sinful side of nacho cheese sauce. By graduating to these crispy triangles of temptation, the only diploma Billy will receive is a master's degree in being hooked.
Actually, it's a bachelor's in fine arts, and these things are awesome.
What a waste.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
Kick off to start this second half, leading 35-7 over the Wildcats of Oshkosh West. Brandon Hammer, Andrew Thiele are back deep for the Wildcats, and Jared Shebrel will kick off to start this second half for the Cardinals. All Fond du Lac in that first half. Let's see if they can continue the momentum. Here's a short kick. Takes one bounce, and Hammer picks it up at the 15. And he is dropped after a short return at the 24. And I think, do we have a penalty flag on the play? I see a penalty flag. And the referees are conferring. It looks like it's maybe against Oshkosh West, and it is. It's a holding penalty. And we've got rain coming down, and everybody is scrambling out of the stands. And I mean, it is pouring out of nowhere. I did not see this coming. So the penalty will send the Wildcats back deep in their own territory for the start of this second half inside their own 15-yard line. Ben Cole will drop back to pass. Fires into the flat. It's caught out across the 20-yard line. McEnroe makes the reception, and the tackle made by Hernandez of the Cardinals after a pickup of 7. I don't think there was any significant rainfall in the forecast for this evening. Here's the handoff to Thiele. Breaks one tackle, picks up a first down out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. First down and 10 Wildcats. I mean, I'm watching shortly after the kickoff, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, the rain was really coming down hard, and there's Thiele on the carry again for a pickup of a couple. And all of a sudden people started running out of the stands to get find some shelter. Some umbrellas go up in the stands as well. Now the rain has let up considerably. I mean, it's still coming down. Back to throw. Ben Cole with a slant pattern. Lowe has it, and he's tripped up right across midfield. Did Ben View get a hand on him to trip him up? Because Lowe was off to the races. Needless to say, he picks up a first down into Cardinal territory. Football marked right at the 46-yard line. Now the rain's still coming down, but not very heavy. Thiele gets the toss sweep on the right-hand side, and he loses a yard on the play. Carson Raditz was there to make the initial hit. Second down and 11 for the Wildcats. 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. First drive of the second half for the Wildcats. I think the rain has stopped. Must have been one rain cloud that moved through the area. Pass falls incomplete on the far side, and it's 3rd and 11. Opening drive of the second half, Fond du Lac up 35-7. And Oshkosh West has the ball at the Cardinal 47-yard line. 3rd down and 11. No huddle offense. 4 receivers in the formation. Just the way they started the game. Setting up a pass on the near side for Lowe. It falls incomplete, and it's 4th down. Trying to set up a middle screen there, and falls incomplete. Fourth down, the punting unit for the Wildcats comes out. And Peyton Nett drops back deep along with Julian Murillo back near their own 15-yard line. End-over-end kick, angled toward the far side. Murillo's going to take it at about the 6-yard line. Down the sideline he goes. Look out. Gets a block across the 40, all the way out to the 45-yard line. Julian Murillo with a fine return gives the Cardinals outstanding field position. And if the Cardinals score again, we've got running clock. If they score and they get the extra point. Well, they're in good position right here at the 44-yard line. Cole with Wasilewski in the backfield, and we've got a penalty flag. And they're going to call an illegal procedure penalty against the Cardinals. Noah Wenger checks into the Cardinal lineup with the play. Nett, the receiver, to the right. Wenger split wide to the left. At the 39-yard line, Jack Cole back to throw. Looking, near side, intended for Nett. It falls incomplete in front of the Wildcat bench. Second down and 15. Cardinals need to get to the Wildcat 46-yard line for a first down. Well, about a couple minutes ago, it poured for about 2 or 3 minutes. Rain stopped. Gone. Second down and 15. Cole bends in over center. Play action pass this time. Under pressure, he loses the football. He fumbles it away, and Oshkosh West recovers at the Cardinal 27-yard line. Packers-Bears game. We had the rain here. Packers-Bears game suspended due to lightning. Wow. They're clearing the field in Green Bay and have suspended the game at Lambeau Field because of lightning. Following the Cardinal fumble, Oshkosh West goes back to work. Ben Cole maneuvering in the pocket, fires over the middle, and the pass is complete inside the 15-yard line. The reception by Whiteley, and Oshkosh West knocking on the door. First and 10 from the Cardinal 14-yard line. Jack Cole was sacked. The ball popped loose. Ben Cole back to throw. Into the corner, wide open, touchdown, Derek Kroll. Derek Kroll, the wide receiver, left wide in the open in the right corner of the end zone, and he makes the reception. And Oshkosh West is on the board for the first time since 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Extra point is good. 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. 35-14 Fond du Lac, and we're back in 1 minute.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
independent insurance agency. That means that we work for you. We search the market for the best rates and coverage.
Now the rain coming down again at Titan Stadium. Oshkosh West on the board. On a touchdown pass to Derek Kroll. And the kickoff caught by one of the up men for the Cardinals. And Fond du Lac will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Well, now with the rain, I guess that becomes a factor, holding on to the football. And you got to wonder if when Jack Cole fumbled the ball the last possession, if that had something to do with that. Cole out of the shotgun, gives the ball to Wasilewski up the middle. And he bowls his way close to the first down, all the way out close to the 34-yard line. He's right near the first down marker. Although marked the ball right at the 33, so it's 2nd and 1. (35-14). Now the rain subsiding a little bit. Packer-Bear game suspended due to lightning. 2nd down and 1 from the 34. Cole gives the ball to Wasilewski. He has the first down. Following is blocking off left tackle out to the 37. He needed a yard, and he got about 4. Got about 3. They marked the ball at the 36. 1st down and 10. Under 8 minutes left to go when the Cardinals snap the ball. Cole to Wasilewski, trying the left side. And he's out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for Fond du Lac. Running some clock now with a 21-point lead. When the Cardinals got the ball near midfield on their last possession and they were up 35-7. I was thinking, well, you know what? This is going to be a running clock game. But a fumble. Oshkosh West, with an explosive offense, was able to get the score. Wasilewski submarines himself to midfield for another Cardinal first down. Colton Wasilewski just powering his way for big yardage in tonight's football game. Eben Sauer, first couple of runs, he had almost 100 yards, and he hasn't been out on the field since. It's been Colton Wasilewski. Here's Colton again. This time he'll try the right side. And he's inside the 45, down to about the 43 for a pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5. Clock running with 6:25 and counting in this third quarter. Ball just inside the 45-yard line of Oshkosh West. Wasilewski, left-hand side. He's tripped up behind the line of scrimmage this time as Oshkosh West got into the Cardinal backfield. Blake Fromke, a senior linebacker and captain, junior linebacker and captain on that defensive squad for the Wildcats, makes the stop. It's 3rd down and 7 for Fond du Lac. And a penalty flag, and we're going to get an illegal procedure penalty, I think, against the Cardinals. Instead of 3rd and 7, it'll be 3rd and 12. Ball is back in Cardinal territory following that penalty. Fond du Lac's had some problems when they have lined up tonight. That's about the 3rd time tonight they've been called for illegal procedure. And now Oshkosh West wants to call a timeout. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to play in quarter number 3. 35-14 Fond du Lac. We're back in 30 seconds.
Everson and Gibbs LLC attorneys at law provide you with all your legal needs, from corporate, business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs today at 920-922-7113 for all your legal needs.
Fond du Lac facing 3rd down and 13 from their own 49-yard line. They've kept the ball on the ground this entire series with the rain continuing to fall. Will Jack Cole put the ball in the air? In a passing situation. Play action. Over the middle. Pass incomplete, intended for Drew Jorgensen. And the Cardinals, for the first time tonight, will bring out the punting unit. Clock stops with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Any new news on the still delayed? That means we'll be able to catch some of that game when we get home. Hopper to punt the ball away, and a wobbly kick. Taken on the far side by Bryce Cook. Out across the 25-yard line, and the Wildcat offense comes back out onto the field under 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Fond du Lac up by 21. Wildcats with a couple of turnovers in this game that led to Cardinal scores. And the Cardinals with a turnover that led to a Wildcat score. So I guess it all kind of evens out. We've had some heavy downpours of rain in this second half. Ben Cole with the football at the 23-yard line. First down, dropping back to pass. Throws over the middle, caught by Thiele, and he's wrestled down. Ben View, and also for the Cardinals, Ben View was there, but Hunter Hansen also in there on the tackle for the Cardinals. I think Hunter maybe made the initial hit for Fond du Lac. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. Right-hand side, Raditz wraps up the wide receiver, Drew Slife, after a short gain. Number 18, that was A.J. Ambroso on the reception. 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 7 for Oshkosh West. Cole dropping back into the pocket. Into the flat, McEnroe makes the reception, slips out of one tackle and then pushed out of bounds at about the 29-yard line, shy of the first down. So it's 4th down, and Oshkosh West will punt the ball away deep in their own territory at their own 29. Back deep for the Cardinals, Murillo and Net. 3.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. High snap, nearly blocked, and a high short kick. It's going to hit at about the 35-yard line and roll backwards. And they're going to mark the ball at the 32-yard line, a punt of -2 yards. Ball at the 27-yard line. Did I say the 32? Ball at the 27-yard line, a punt of -2 yards. They were punting. The ball was at the 29, and they get the ball at the 27-yard line. It was nearly blocked, and that altered, I think, the punter. He kicked it straight up in the air. It hit and kangarooed backward. The punt actually carried probably 10 yards in the air, and then it went backwards after it hit the turf. First down, Colton Wasilewski gets the call, and again, the rain increasing a little bit in intensity. I don't know if you can pick it up on the monitor, but from here you can clearly see the rain coming down pretty hard. Under 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Pickup of 4 yards on the play at 2nd down and 6, and Wasilewski again the carry. He's got running room, and there he goes. His 3rd touchdown of the evening. Colton Wasilewski takes it in from 22 yards out, and it's 41-14. Colton Wasilewski has got to be in the running for player of the game tonight with 3 touchdown runs. The extra point is blocked, but the Cardinals now up by 27, 41-14 with 2:47 left to go in the third quarter, and we're back in 1 minute.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperware.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com. Hopper Silkscreen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
But we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice. Family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org. Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter, 41-14. Colton Wasilewski running it in from over 20 yards out for his 3rd touchdown of the evening. And the Cardinals will kick off again on a rain-soaked field at Titan Stadium. Out across the 20, but not to the 25-yard line. Good tackle there by Joshua Little of the Cardinals special teams unit. West comes back out on the field trailing the Cardinals by 27 points with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Still a drizzle out there, but the rain has again subsided a little bit. Ben Cole back to throw. Looking, now forcing a pass on the far side, and it's incomplete. The receiver slipped and fell Whiteley out across the 35-yard line, and it falls incomplete at 2nd down and 10. Back up to the line of scrimmage. And there's the toss on the left-hand side to Thiele. He's out across the 30. Bowls over a defender out there, and then he's brought down hard out across the 37, and he picks up a first down. Thiele is strong runner, 5'10", 190-pounder, tough guy to bring down. Cole into the flat on the far side. The pass caught out across the 45-yard line by Kroll. He's caught a touchdown pass tonight for the Wildcats. A pickup of 9, 2nd down and 1. Ball at the 47-yard line. Again, out of the shotgun formation. Cole with a little pump fake, dumps it over the middle. Pass caught, but Ben View is there to drop Thiele, the running back, who caught the pass, but I think he got the first down. He needed only a yard, and he picked up about a yard. Clock running with 1:25 and counting in this third quarter. Cole with the pass on the far side to Kroll, and down he goes. Nick Pieper drops Kroll, maybe lost a half yard on the play. 2nd and 11 coming up with 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. The quarterback for West looking for assistance from the coaches on the sideline. The Wildcats do not use a huddle. No huddle offense. Cole rolling out to the near side, still looking. Now he's under pressure and he's in trouble. He scrambles away from one player, gets away from a second player, and then Carson Raditz is there to drop him down at about the 47-yard line after a gain of about 5. How he managed to elude the initial rush, I'm not sure, but he did, and he picks up 6 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down and 5. Cole rolling out to his right, looking downfield, fires, has Thiele in the open. He's got a first down inside the 25-yard line down to the Cardinal 24, and that is the end of the third quarter of play. After 3, it's Fond du Lac 41, Oshkosh West 14. We'll be back after this timeout.
We're proud to be part of life's special milestones. National Exchange Bank and Trust is a locally owned independent bank with big bank abilities
and convenience for all our customers in the form of competitive market-driven banking products and solutions. Greater access with more locations and ATMs across southeastern Wisconsin. And quality customer care from familiar faces and friendly voices that you've come to know and trust.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
SummitAuto.com. Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team. In Brownsville and Elmira. Top quality fuels, including 91 octane. EVs and motorcycles. BP and
This week's game brought to you by your local Edward Jones representatives Dan Sprader, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, Ben Berchi, Pam Tollefson, Jeff Wills, Kathy Taves, and Maggie Moses. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Fourth quarter getting underway from Titan Stadium in Oshkosh. Greg Stensland tonight for 95 and 96.1 The Rock. RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. Robbie Brown back at the studios. Drew Glazer engineering tonight's video coverage. And we've got a timeout on the field as we're getting ready to start this fourth quarter of play. 41-14 Fond du Lac. And I'm not sure why there's a delay. Did Oshkosh West call a timeout? We'll keep it right here. Had some rain in this second half, heavy at times. And I think that's affected play. It's kind of slowed things down. Why there is a delay right now? The Cardinals are ready to go. Now Oshkosh West is ready. I think, and I didn't see it when it was called, but I think Oshkosh West must have called a timeout, and that was the situation. All right, now we're ready to go. Start this fourth quarter, and it's going to be 3rd down and 20 for Oshkosh West. There was a flag on the play against Oshkosh West. There's a long pass, and it's overthrown. 4th down, and the Wildcats will punt the ball away. So there was a flag on the play, and that moved the ball back. And now it's 4th down and 20. All right, Cardinals will get the ball back and hopefully run some clock here. Up by 27. Murillo and Net are back deep. End over end kick. Murillo fumbles it, and it's recovered by Oshkosh West at the 30-yard line. Second Cardinal turnover. I think the wet football had something to do with that. So the Wildcats get the ball with another scoring opportunity. Took advantage of the last Cardinal turnover, which was a fumble. Now they got the ball at the Cardinal 31. Ben Cole back to pass. Looking deep, it's nearly picked off. Nearly intercepted by Drew Bonlander. Quarterback tried to get the ball to his receiver. There were 2 defenders down there, and it was a great defensive play by Bonlander to knock the ball away and almost intercept it. Thiele gets the carry. He's wrapped up by Hopper in the backfield for no gain. And all of a sudden, the wind's starting to blow into the press box, and it's a little chilly. So it's 3rd down and 9 from the Cardinal 30-yard line. And back to pass, and rolling out to his left is Cole. Finds a receiver on the sideline. I think it's caught. It is. To Ambrosio, but short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 5. That was a short pickup of maybe 3 yards on the play. 4th down and 5 from the Cardinal 26. And Cole again out of the shotgun as they try to take advantage of fumble by the Cardinals on the punt moments ago. And here's the snap under pressure and breaking out of one tackle and still on his feet is Cole, and now lofting it deep, and it's incomplete near the goal line. Lowe was the intended receiver. He couldn't hang on, and the Cardinals take over on downs. How the quarterback managed to get away from Hunter Hansen, I'm not sure. But he was able to slip out of a tackle, roll out to his left, and at least give his team a chance of getting a score. He lofted one deep down the left sideline, and it was incomplete, and the Cardinals take over on downs. Jack Cole from the shotgun formation will give the ball to the bruising running back Colton Wasilewski, and he carries out across the 35 for a Cardinal first down to the 37-yard line. And now the Cardinals can run some clock, move the ball downfield. I'd be surprised if they, I'd be surprised if they put the ball in the air on this drive. If they don't have to. Wasilewski gets the carry again, right-hand side. Side steps one defender out across the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Gets about 6 on the play, 5 or 6. Where do they mark the football? Right at the 42, so a pickup of 5 for Colton. And it's second down and 5. 9 minutes and counting in this football game. All Fond du Lac tonight. Fond du Lac will go to 6-1 overall. Oshkosh West will fall to 4-3. Wasilewski across the 45 and submarines himself close to the first down. He's going to be about a yard shy. 3rd and 2 for Fond du Lac. Nose end of the football across the, right at the 45-yard line, they're going to say. 8.5 minutes left to go in the game. Cole from the shotgun. Wasilewski gets the carry, right-hand side. Follows a blocker across midfield. Picks up a Cardinal first down and into Wildcat territory. Clock continuing to run. Nearing the 8-minute mark of this game. Glad to have you aboard on 95 and 96.1 The Rock and RadioPlusInfo.com, Video Sports. First down and 10, Wasilewski straight up the middle, inside the 40, and another Cardinal first down all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Cardinals' offensive juggernaut, and really right now that offensive line wearing down the Oshkosh West defensive line. You can tell Oshkosh's defense is just, they're just getting tired. They've been out there on the field for a long time, and Cardinals just wearing them down. Wasilewski gets the carry again inside the 35 to about the 34 for a pickup of 3. Second down and 7. Clock running, 7 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. What a game for Colton Wasilewski. He didn't start tonight. Very first play of the game, the running back Evan Sauer ran it in from 64 yards out. But Colton came in the first quarter, and he's been in on every snap since. Play action pass. Jack Cole under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Back to the original line of scrimmage. ran right into the arms of Brock Meyer and was dropped for a loss on the play. 3rd and 10. Kind of surprised the Cardinals decided to throw the ball there with but we'll see what happens here. Now what you would think would be a passing situation on 3rd down and 10. Cole dropping back to throw. Fires over the middle, and it falls incomplete, intended for Wasilewski. It's 4th down, and I think the Cardinals, are they going to punt? I mean, they are in a situation where probably normally they'd go for it, but when you're up by 27 points, let's see what they do here. Well, they got their offense out there. Jack Cole, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Cardinals with 4 receivers in the formation, and Cole back to throw. Fires over the middle. Pass caught by Wasilewski for a 1st down. Or let's see here. Is that Henry Lang? Number 11, not number 41, number 11, Henry Lang, the tight end, catches the 1st down pass from Jack Cole to the Wildcat 19-yard line. Good target, good receiver. Henry Lang can block, but he can hold on to that football. He's a good pass receiver. Colton Wasilewski will rumble around the right-hand side inside the 15 and close to another. Cardinal 1st down at the 10. Cardinals have run off about 4 minutes on this drive. Game's already, it's been in hand for a long time, but good way to finish on offense here with a long drive and get a score. Put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. Wasilewski rumbles down inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. And it's inevitable if Wasilewski, I'm sure, will get the handoff here. And this would be his 4th touchdown of the game. Is he in there? Yep. I would imagine he'll get the carry. There's the snap, the handoff to Colton Wasilewski, and he's into the end zone standing up. If there's any question who the MVP is, there isn't any more. Colton Wasilewski with 4 touchdown runs tonight, and it's 47-14. Last extra point was blocked. Chevrolet now to attempt the extra point. This one is good. 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the game. All Fond du Lac, 48-14. We're back in a minute.
Hi, this is Don Barclay. Listen for the Leb Insurance Group Player of the Game as part of tonight's broadcast.
The Leb Insurance Group offers individual and family medical plans, Medicare options, vision, dental, life insurance, and much more.
LebInsuranceGroup.com to get in touch with their team. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Call 920-243-4100 to speak to one of our licensed agents ready to answer all of your questions. Or log on to LebInsuranceGroup.com.
Insurance simplified. The Leb Insurance Group of Fond du Lac.
Pricing. Scotty's Auto Works, West Pioneer Road, next to Pump and Pantry.
Back at Titan Stadium, Greg Stensland, 95-96-1 The Rock, Radio Plus Info.com, Video Sports. Fond du Lac 48-14, and here is Hammer on the return, dragged down from behind by Drew Bonlander, and 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the game. All Fond du Lac tonight, 48-14. Colton Wasilewski takes it in from a yard out, his 4th touchdown run of the game. He's got one from 8 yards out. Let's see, it had another 1-yard run, and he set up both of those short runs for touchdowns. 22-yard run and now another 1-yard touchdown run. So Oshkosh West starts from their own 18-yard line, and we've got a new quarterback in there for the Wildcats, Jake Ketter, 6-foot junior, and he passes on first down and completed, and we've got an injured Cardinal on the far side of the football field. Trainer is out. Is that the trainer or coach out there for the Cardinals? I think we got both a trainer and a coach out there right now, and I'm not sure who the player is. We got an injury timeout with 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. 48-14 Cardinals. We'll be back after this timeout.
Good luck to all area sports teams this season from Anders Auto Parts of Fond du Lac. When you're looking for quality paint and parts, Anders Auto Parts is the place to go. Anders Auto Parts has been serving the automotive paint and parts market since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality name brand auto parts, and an experienced, knowledgeable staff ready to assist you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off of North Main Street. Call Anders first at 922-3390. Good luck to all area teams from Anders Auto Parts.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Cardinal player who was injured, Carson Raditz, is up. He got up under his own power, and he's on the sideline right now being checked out. That was head coach Mike Ganavok, tending to his star defensive player, and it looks like he's going to be okay. So after that play, it's first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 29-yard line. Back to pass. Pass fired over the middle by Ketter is incomplete, and it'll be second down and 10. Jake Ketter, the new quarterback for the Wildcats, 6 foot, 170-pound junior. On in relief for Ben Cole, the starting quarterback. And here is the turn and the handoff to Hammer, who's in the tailback position. He gets out across the 35, spins around and dropped at the 37-yard line after a gain of 7, third down and 3. Why is the clock stopped? There we go. Third down and 3. Football at the 37, nose end, just right at the 37-yard line. Quarterback rolling out to his left, going to keep it himself, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss on the play. Great defensive play by Hernandez, coming up and dropping him for a loss of about 6. Sam Hernandez was there to drop the quarterback, Ketter, for a big loss, fourth down. Oshkosh West will punt the ball away, and the Cardinals will try to run out the clock. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game. 48-14. All Fond du Lac. Murillo and net back at their own 40-yard line to get the ball. There's the punt, a low line drive kick. Murillo going to track it down at his own 32. Got running room. There's a penalty flag against the Cardinals. And this return across midfield into Oshkosh West territory is going to come back. All the way down to the 30-yard line of the Wildcats. It doesn't really matter. It'll come back. Cardinals will get the ball at about their own 20-yard line when the penalty is marched off. And then they will hopefully be able to run out the clock. 2:48 left to go. 9 o'clock on a Thursday night. Packers game is still suspended? No, it's underway again. What quarter? Second quarter? All right, that game should be ending right around midnight. Nice. Lightning at Lambeau Field at the end of September. Cardinals, following the penalty, will start at their own 26, 27-yard line. And we have a new quarterback for Fond du Lac. That's Jonah Diet. He gets the snap and the handoff to James Reel. Picks up a yard or two. 2.5 minutes left to go. Probably one series, and then this game, barring any more penalties or timeouts or injuries, will be over. Reel checks out of the game. And I believe Dylan Seeloff is in there at running back. Diet gets the call and hands off the ball, and the running back trips and falls. John Vanna, the tailback. Loss of a yard or two on the play. But the younger players for the Cardinals have seen a lot of action this year, and that only makes them better players for next year. A minute and a half left to go in the game. And it's 3rd down and 12. Diet, 6'2", 155-pound senior quarterback, hands the ball off. And a short run on the play. Was that JoJo Krotner's? I just saw number 85 for the Cardinals. I think that's who that was that carried the ball. I took my eye off the field momentarily. Under a minute left to go, and the Cardinals will line up to punt. It's going to hit that the 40-yard line, roll inside the 25. Cardinals will let it roll. It'll go out of bounds at the 20. $55-yard punt. Nice punt by the Cardinals. 40 seconds, one or two more plays, and the Cardinals will have won their 6th game of the year. Only lost the opening game of the season to the number 1 ranked team in the state. From the 20-yard line, Ketter will take one more snap probably, and that'll be it. If it's not an incomplete pass, he's going to throw. Sets up the pass to Hammer on the near side. And he is dropped by Joshua Little for a loss of a yard on the play back to the 19. 20 seconds left to go. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage to get another play off. 15 seconds and counting. Ketter will get one more play. Drops back in the pocket. Steps up over the middle. Reception, and that'll be the final play of the game. Final score tonight. Fond du Lac 48, Oshkosh West 14. And we will be back with the Dutchess Trading postgame show after this timeout.
Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team realize that teamwork is the key to success. From the team at Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, call 907-1400. That's 907-1400.
Done.
You got 4 minutes.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Back at Titan Stadium, Greg Stensland, 95-96 The Rock, and RadioPlusInfo.com Video Sports. Like to thank Dom and Josh running the cameras tonight, and Drew Glazer engineering tonight's video broadcast. And we will end our video broadcast for those of you who've been watching. Have a great evening.